I'm John Campos, your Sacramento real estate expert, and I want to talk about something that's not nearly talked about enough. What can go wrong when buying a home? Now, don't get me wrong, buying a home is exciting. It's one of the biggest and most important decisions you'll ever make, but it's also high stress, and without the right guidance, it can easily become a nightmare. I've been in every movie, from avoidable lender disasters to negotiations with sellers going terribly wrong and the homes falling out of escrow at the last minute. So let's break down the most common heart attack moments buyers experience so you can avoid them completely. Number one, the hidden dangers of choosing the wrong lender. This might surprise you, but the number one reason deals fall apart and buyers end up heartbroken is not because of the house, it's because of the lender. Lenders are the linchpin of the entire home buying process, and choosing the wrong one can completely derail your dream of home ownership. Oftentimes, it's at the worst possible moment. Let me paint you a picture. I've been in this industry long enough to say confidently, some of the most chaotic, heart attack inducing experiences come from working with the big banks, the corporate behemoths, the household name institutions, and even some of the big name credit unions. But here's why. These institutions are juggling tens of thousands of home buyer files at any point in time. The person you're working with likely is handling hundreds of files at one time, and most importantly, they're salaried. Whether you close or not, it doesn't affect their paycheck. There's no personal stake in making you a homeowner. Now let's talk about underwriting, the process of verifying your income, employment, credit, assets, debts, and overall loan eligibility. At the big banks, they do it all at the end of the day. Day 25, day 28, sometimes even day 29 out of your 30-day escrow. Why? Because underwriting is expensive. Underwriters are the highest paid people in the process, and the bank wants them focused on files that are already under contract, not pre-approvals. That means they're scrambling at the last second. When they finally look over your file, they start throwing out red flags. Like, we don't know why you had a 3-month employment gap couple of years ago. Looks like you're $10K short in reserves. Can you pay off your car loan right now? Your tax transcripts aren't matching. Can you fix it today? This is absurd. And suddenly, you're 2 days from closing, having a panic attack, trying to move money around, fix documents, or beg for extensions, all while watching your dream of home ownership slip away. This is not how it should go. Here's how it should go. The lenders I work with underwrite your file up front. I mean, right from the jump. In the first few phone calls, they'll pull your credit, request your W-2s, pay stubs, tax returns, verify your employment history, and review every financial scenario that could come up. This is how we make sure there are no surprises. If there's gonna be a problem, we want to know on day 1, not day 29. And so we're talking about lenders, let's talk about fees. Every lender is different. They do not all charge the same fees, rates, or points. And that's another major issue with many lenders. Their fee structure is vague or hidden until you're already in contract. They tell you, well, every home is different, every deal is unique, and you might get a credit that offsets things. And while that's technically true, it's not how I believe business should be done. The lenders I refer clients are upfront and transparent. There's no hidden fees, no junk charges, no points. Why? Because they often make more money through their independent brokerages without having to nickel and dime buyers. On the flip side, I've seen lenders tack on multiple points, $3,000 to $9,000 in extra closing costs, and tell buyers these are just normal and customary fees. And let me be very clear, that is not normal. That's their normal. That's their opinion. And if we don't ask these questions early on, it becomes your burden. The bottom line, from the moment you're thinking about buying a home, everything should be clear and upfront. Underwriting, employment and income verification, credit and reserves, fees, rates, timelines, communication expectations. Because when that doesn't happen, when things are vague or delayed, you're the one who pays the price, emotionally and financially. 2, the illusion of the perfect home. Let's say that you found a house that looks amazing. It's staged well, the paint is fresh, the light hits the kitchen just right, but behind those good looks might be tens of thousands of dollars of hidden problems. That's where having an experienced realtor matters a lot. I'm not just a real estate agent. I'm someone who owns rental properties, has flipped multiple homes, operates short-term rentals like Airbnb, and walks into every home with a construction-minded lens. I've seen water heaters hanging on by a thread, sewer lines that haven't been scoped in decades, HVAC systems about to die, and mold patches and discolored paint. These things can look fine sometimes until they don't, and I can ultimately tell you they cost you thousands of dollars. I walk into every property with a sharp eye. I tally up rough estimates really quick and then use that data to negotiate fiercely or to help you walk away from the wrong deal before it becomes your problem. But it's not just about the house. I also reach out to the listing agent to feel out the seller's mindset. Are they stubborn and unrealistic? Are they cooperative and fair? Are they even interested in negotiating? By doing that early on, we avoid falling in love with a home that has a nightmare seller attached. That alone can save you weeks of stress, lost money, and missed opportunities on better homes. And number 3, the communication gap. I cannot say this strongly enough. Communication is everything. It is my entire business. This process is complicated. There are lots of moving parts. There are documents flying around, deadlines, money transfers, inspections, negotiations, and the last thing you want to be is in the dark about what's going on. Unfortunately, a huge number of buyers say that communication was the weakest part of their real estate experience. That's crazy. According to recent industry studies, 68% of buyers reported that they were unsatisfied with their agent's communication during the transaction. And yet, 90% of people said they would work with their agent again, meaning a lot of people are settling for less than they deserve. In my business, communication isn't optional. It's everything. It is my business. I explain what's happening before it happens, while it's happening, and why it's happening. I never leave you guessing, and that's how I keep my clients calm, informed, and empowered from beginning to end. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate your support. You could further support me by sharing this with your friends, liking it, commenting on it. My name is John Campos. I obsess over the client experience and communication. I love what I do, and my job is to help you find success in real estate today. And just in case you're not local, I can help you find a referral anywhere in the world. I have an entire business model that's dedicated to interviewing at least 5 agents in any city, in any part of the world, to make sure that you're getting top-notch service wherever you might be buying or selling. I appreciate you so much. Check out my YouTube, subscribe, add me on Instagram, and until next time, stay successful.